Good morning. Oh, is it a good morning? I think I'm sick. I'm hoping it was a simple, I got back to the States from a very warm place into like 3 days of cold wetness and not something else. Also, you watch No Way Home. Yeah, it's a good movie, right? Oh, and now I don't have to dance around people showing up from Marvel Netflix stuff. Yeah, now you know exactly what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about Hawkeye at all when I said that. It just so happened that it worked out for me. It was like, right, wait, it's in Hawkeye too. Yes, I can detour. I can deflect from my oopsie. When we were talking about, I was like, oh yeah, no, recently there's been an update to Marvel Netflix potentially being canon. And then I had to be like, wait, oh fuck, he hasn't seen No Way Home. Oh yeah, Hawkeye, yeah, that one, yeah. I was like, you seen Hawkeye, right? Okay, good, we did it. Anyway, oh yeah, Willem Dafoe's great. Willem, just going through the phone book and calling up Matt Murdock. Yeah, right. Nah, No Way Home is just a great movie. It's unfortunate for I can talk about how, hey, you know what? We'll even switch screens. Hi, hello. Yeah, I'm a little sick, so I'm hoping it's not anything too crazy. Also, I forgot to configure my camera, so let me mess with that bit. It just Nola catches a bit of brick through your window. How you do that? Oh, and as people, of course, afterwards mentioning, being like, he did that faster than Spidey's senses. Because in order to catch the brick, because obviously Peter's Spidey sense went off, right? So he could have just reached out to grab it. But Matt beat him to the pull. In order to beat Spider-Man to the pull of getting your hand up to catch the brick would require his senses to have noticed that brick coming before Peter's Spidey sense went off. The brick was a paid actor. But yeah. But yeah, now I can talk about how I always liked Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but I understood everyone's problems with him. But with No Way Home, I'm like, okay, cool. It was a weird way to do it, guys, but he got an origin trilogy, as all of us first complained about, like, every time Spider-Man rebooted, we have to do the goddamn origin story again. God damn it. And it was like, so it wasn't kind of refreshing that MCU Spidey doesn't do it? No, never mind. Shut up. It was the entire trilogy. he just had an entire trilogy of origin. Yeah, but exactly. It's like, instead of it being squeezed into the first 15 minutes of the first movie again and again and again, it was like, no, you're gonna see him become that. You're gonna see him reach the point where he's probably gonna be broke and have to take pictures for the Daily Bugle and stuff. It's not gonna be a development that occurs in the first half hour of movie one, and then that's just established. Even though that is an established thing about Peter, it's nice to see them build up to it. So I was like, oh, that actually worked out. Covered everything in like 2 hours and didn't feel rushed. Yeah. Oh, Jamie. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A kid from Queens helping out the people and stuff. I thought you were black. Yeah, Jamie, you're right. You're right. Goddamn right. That line got me going. But yeah, all of his lines are good, but that line specifically got me going. He's just tired on the ground. I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. All the stuff that I knew about you, could have sworn you were black. And Andrew Garfield is just like, my bad. Yeah, I could see how that looked. Going to the power grid and becoming pure. Shit, I was gonna die. Yeah, nah, Jamie was golden, Willem was golden. Shout out to what is the actor's name for Doc Ock? Doc Ock was golden. Essentially everyone who was on set, because the other thing about No Way Home is finding out later that both Kurt Connor's Lizard Man and Sandman are just reused video. Alfred Molina, thank you. Are just reused. Well, Sandman is completely reused. I think Lizard Man has like new footage, but parts of him are also reused clips from stuff. He has to have new stuff because he speaks directly to like Peter and stuff. So it's like Sandman is just completely just edited into the movie. It was like we couldn't get him in for anything. So what we got from Spider-Man 3. Alright, that works. Yeah, they didn't have a lot. Yeah, it's at first you're just like, oh, I guess they just don't have much to do for them. Like it's focused on these guys. But then afterwards coming back and people were like, oh yeah, no, they didn't have a lot to do because they didn't have those actors on set. It's like, I see. But yeah, good movie overall. And then it got ruined by Morbius. I won't say what it was, but I've now learned and seen what the post-credit scene of Morbius is. God fucking damn it, Sony. Come on, man. Come on, Sony. It's Morbin time. Come on, Sony. Oh yeah, Sandman was 100, like literally 100% shoot in. Like I said, at least Lizard Man has lines that it's obvious, okay, at some point they got him in, but then they had to reuse footage. I'm pretty sure 100% of Sandman's footage is reused, except for the moment where he first shows up against Electro, and like I think he speaks to Tom Holland's Peter. I think that's like the only line of his that is new, and it's not a reused asset. Yo, that movie was reusing assets like From Software and Elden Ring. Speaking of Elden Ring, we're playing Elden Ring New Game Plus today. You like that segue? I do. All right, we're gonna switch over. We gotta switch over to video game now. Yeah. While this fucking banging ass Smash Brothers remix plays, and I kill it. And I kill it in its sleep. All right. I don't feel bad. I might pop a Tylenol real quick. I don't feel horrible. I don't feel achy. But it's just like I can't think that this is actually just a freaking super mild case of COVID. I don't think so. I should get tested just in case. I think it literally is I changed climates coming back from Colombia, and the change of like 35 degrees has me like with the sniffles, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Come on. But hey, I hope you guys are ready. This is gonna be an interesting one. I have to learn where I'm moving my, and in fact, actually, we're gonna do that right now. Calm down. Calm down, video game. You're loud. You're loud in my ears. Probably not COVID, but always a good idea to get tested, right? That's why I was like, you know what? I don't think it is, but I will double check. We're going to do a funny. You're gonna feel weird today. Oh, you're gonna feel real weird today, guys. We're moving. We're moving over here. You feel weird yet? I do. I think that'll be the right spot. We will find out. Also, I just click continue. I think I'm in the right thing. So hi. I'm gonna walk out of this room real quick and go to the main area. So, hello. This is the end of the first playthrough. Oh yeah, I can tell where. Good. I can actually use this to be like, where do I place myself? I can place myself right there. Perfect. So you can see my rune counter, my soul counter, my runes. Yes. All right. Time to eat leftover Chinese. Delicious. Wait, what? What you got? What you got, homie? What you got, my boy? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I didn't immediately hop into, because to start the next journey, I literally have to pick the option from here. So I was like, I'm not going to hop right into it because I just want to explain some things. Don't mind the fire. It's for aesthetic. Anyway. So normally I'll play games blind. 99% of the time I play video games on stream, it's blind. With the few exceptions being obviously like the last year, several of those Final Fantasy games I've played before. So it'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a good time, you know? Reminiscing and living through my past. But there were a lot of games that I never touched in before. Like 1 through 5 of Final Fantasy, I never. No, 4 I played, but so most of those never played. But I decided, at least for the next couple of months, we're just gonna have us a good time playing games that I have thoroughly beaten. Now, because I am on Steam, and I don't feel like breaking my screen any. Thank you for the appraisal. I don't feel like breaking my screen any. I can't show you my Steam achievements. Also, they would probably do a lot of spoilers, kind of like my goddamn outfit right now, which I'm gonna change once we get to Journey 2. And change my weapons and everything. But I decided, so I have all the achievements on Steam for this, and I have 100%ed Kirby. So those are the 2 games we're going to be playing for the next couple months. And I just want to have a good time playing something that I know. That said, I completed this game, and then they fucking patched it and fixed side quests that I had no access to when I finished the game because they were bugged. Ooh, General Tso's chicken fried rice, nice. So, this will be like a 99.5% known playthrough, whereas like I know a lot of the stuff that happens in the game, even stuff that I didn't actually partake in, except for like 3 quest lines that freaking FromSoft decided as I 100% did the game to go, hey, so we fixed that. You can now see the end of those quests. Thanks! But hey, that means content. So there are a couple things that I'm genuinely not gonna know how to progress, and it'll be a fun surprise to figure out like when each like progress marker pops up, and it's like, oh, you can keep going with that quest now. I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? How do I not mess this up? I'll probably mess it up. But yeah, let's start it. Please explain what the fuck is going on with John Radon and Mikola, or whatever her name is, because I don't know what is going on. So, Mikola is... Alright. Do we want to explain this now, or as I hop in? In fact, oh, also, actually, before I press that button, I will at least show. So I've done my best to upgrade a bunch of weapons as high as possible, or just these are essentially the weapons that I have on hand that I wanted to either upgrade or take into the next section with me, because I'm not sure what type of build I want to go with. I have a very weird build now if you look at my stats. A very extremely weird build. So I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go with stuff, and I need to fix some things around. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do so, except for leveling up, until I reach a certain boss that allows me to reroll my stats. But we're gonna do our best with the stuff that I can currently use to do, without having to roll again. But yeah, a bunch of stuff is fully upgraded or close to fully upgraded, because I spent all my goddamn final upgrading things, and now I was like, oh wait, I found a new weapon. But yeah, that's what we got going on there. I have like a million of these. I don't, in fact, have all of them. Talismans are essentially like little. They're like the rings in Dark Souls. The things that give you like little stat bonuses, or like certain things like, oh, you can do life steal off of enemies when you kill them and stuff like that. That's what that is. But currently I'm rocking these two swords, Sacred Relic Sword, which you get from the final boss, and Sword of Milos, which you get from a very nasty man, a very stinky boy, that if it plays the intro again, you'll get to see him get introduced. I don't know if it's going to give me the full intro. And then after the full intro, I'll go into Radahn and Miquella and Melania. Melania is who you're actually thinking of. Because those are the two that fight in the intro, and Melania is who I'm currently dressed up as. You'll not be able to return to the present world if Journey 1 begin Journey 2. Yes. It is time. Let's see, does it do a cold open? I was about to say, don't make me go on YouTube to get this goddamn opening again. Hey, good. All right, enjoy.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
I've seen this, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Y'all enjoy.
Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Goldmask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Oh no, yeah, I probably should change my outfit before I did this. A tarnished of known renown shows Millennia one of the fucking demigods.
To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
So yeah, one, yay, KH4, yeah, and we got a fucking trailer for it too. It wasn't just announced, we got a whole thing. It was great. But yes, those are names. I'm excited for KH4. I'm happy. And being immortalized as that guy that eats poop seems like a bad deal. Oh, don't worry, he loves it. I'm like actually super serious. He freaking loves it. It's a problem. So I'm gonna get naked. And then I think I'm gonna switch, because I just bought this armor right before deciding to play today. And I was like, because I think this would be good. I think this would be a good outfit to start with. Except I hate that fucking top. Oh god, I didn't know it had like short hair on it. Why does it have hair on the top? Stop it. God damn it. The hood doesn't really match. We're fashion soulsing it, by the way. This is New Game Plus. I don't need no defense. We're fashion soulsing this entire thing. Now, the Raging Wolf helm is amazing. However, you know what? Should we just go helmetless? Let's just go helmetless. That's nice. That's good. Gotta play a freaking mobile game. Dogs eat poop and they're fine. I'm sure it's okay. Yeah, that'll work. So, the weapons I have currently are ridiculous. And don't worry about it. Anywho, this is my finger maiden. She's fucking dead. So I'm maidenless. Oh yeah, by the way, that's a fun thing to note. That's something that you'll find out later. Is that you wake up as a tarnished in this room, and it's like, okay, cool. And every tarnished is supposed to have a maiden, a finger maiden. It's like, oh, great. Or maybe, I don't know if it's 1-to-1 or if you share a bunch. Like, there's 1 to like 15 dudes. I don't know. But this is a finger maiden. She is in the finger maiden attire, and she's fucking dead. Wonder what happened there. Anyway. Proceeding. So let's see if I can actually fight this boss. I'm interested to know how much New Game Plus like kicks up the difficulty. Because I'm either about to die super hard or I'm about to kill this guy super hard. I'm not sure which. It's also been a minute since I like actually played, so I might also suck. Seems like a problem. I don't know what it means, but it sounds important. Essentially, the way that works is that finger maidens are the people that help you discover grace, discover the guidance of grace in the lands between, which is where we currently are at. And part of that entails like, I don't know how much Dark Souls or Souls game knowledge everyone in chat has. Why don't we share? tell me, what is your experience with Souls games? Because then I can shorthand this. If you have no experience, I have the full explanation. But if you have some, then I can shorthand this real quick. I can shorthand all of this real quick. All right, anywho. Big introduction. Okay, he does a lot of damage, though. But so do I. Ow. Are you gonna shoot me? No? Alright. You should have shot me. Okay, so I'm busted in New Game Plus. Anyway. So normally, Bloodborne was easier to follow for me, to be honest. I've watched a bunch, but I don't know what goes on. So to be fair, in the Souls trilogy, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, a lot of it is what FromSoft has become known for, where a bunch of lore, a bunch of stuff that happened already and established the world, and like 3 sentences of plot of the things happening in the present. So they're very hard to follow. The only reason I was asking was if you ever saw in Dark Souls 1, like the bonfires, or in any of the Dark Souls, the bonfires, and specifically in Dark Souls 1 and 3, there are bonfire maidens. There are fire maidens. And their whole dealio is that you need a maiden in order to light this bonfire that allows you to rest and level up at. Like the idea around it is that they have the power to like cultivate souls and help you progress and gain experience, utilize your souls to become powerful. So that's what a finger maiden does. A finger maiden is just a fire maiden. Yeah, I was about to say the fun thing about Elden Ring is that partially due to the thanks of good old Georgie boy, because he was too busy not writing Winds of Winter. He came through and helped write this game. And because of that, the problem of GRRM like giving 50 characters similar names is an issue, but there's a plot. There's like an actual plot that's like stuff has happened before you, but there's stuff occurring while you're playing. And it's like, I know what's happening in the story. Like I could actually just tell you the story of the game, not what happened before it. Literally, I could tell you what's going to occur in the game as I'm playing it. And that opening actually did a decent job of it too, because it also turns out to be simple. So hey, yeah, by the way, normally you're supposed to die to that boss. That was the introductory boss that is meant to kill people the first time they play. But because I beat him and got a cool weapon out of it, actually, which I think I now have a copy of. So I was wondering if I was going to get copies of these. The beast depictor is Sarosh, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. I never actually read the shield. That's going to be important later. And then the ornamental straight swords. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. So actually, let me real quick two-hand this. So yeah, there's a cool thing in the game that you don't always... Some weapons just come paired. So without you actually having to find a second one of it, you can just dual wield it. So the game has something called... It has power stancing, which is to take 2 separate weapons, and if they're of the same type, like 2 great swords, you get a combo move set with them, which is what I was doing earlier with my 2 big swords, my great swords. Or you can get a paired weapon, which is literally when you two-hand the weapon, instead of holding a weapon with 2 hands, it just pulls out the second version of it. So you'll see it with some swords, you'll see it with fists, stuff like that. So yeah, we're not going to use that most likely. Let me get my Sacred Relic sword back out. Also, yes, this sword is busted, and I will be using it for grinding if I have to do any grinding. So yeah, because I didn't die to the first boss. Anyway, let's start the game. Oh yeah, but you asked about Radon and Millennia. So first, I can mention that. So you heard Mikola. Mikola is her twin brother. So if you ever hear Mikola, you'll hear Millennia and Mikola said together a lot because they're twins. So you will get that info. You'll usually get them put together. So that might be why you think of Mikola, or may have heard someone say Mikola while referring to Radon. It's because she is Millennia, blade of Mikola. She is her brother's protector.
Fortune is on her side.
Here's best girl. Here's second best girl.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I personally am going to try to listen to cutscenes more. See if I can gather a bit more from, like, now that I have the full context of the story. See if, like, little moments at the beginning like that, where it's like, violating the Golden Order, interesting. I have a pet theory about this lady because of a weapon you find in a certain spot, but I can't prove it. But she seems weird. I'm Millennia, Blade of Mikola, aligned out. Yes. So yeah, that's why you were hearing about Mikola. It's because she says the line, I am Millennia, Blade of Mikola, and have never known defeat. And then she shows you why she's never fucking known defeat. Oh yeah, Noah. Noah brought up a good point in that video though, that it becomes quite clear after a while how. So I'm not gonna skip that ghost. Don't worry. I just want to see if there was a golden seed there, but there's not. Okay. He brings up a good point how the marketing that occurred when the game came over to the US kind of drove the series into. It was always gonna be niche because it is difficult. The games were difficult, but the amount of difficulty they have and their overall accessibility or lack thereof was being overblown proportionally because of that marketing, and because then a bunch of toxic fanboys in the community really holding on to it and championing like the prepare to die and the get good. Of course, I jokingly would be like, nah, just get good. But at the end of the day, these games, like, I guess have a rhythm and flow to it that don't take the amount of time that people think, and is not as like painstakingly difficult to like get a grasp on. It like doesn't hurt. It's not as masochistic as the marketing and a large swath of the community makes it out to be. They're just kind of hard. It's weird that like these games, because of that marketing push, got that like veneer around them. Meanwhile, Devil May Cry is harder than this. Just straight up. But people don't talk about Devil May Cry in that fact. Like, Platinum games can be harder than this, especially if you're trying to SSS. But that doesn't have the same thing around it, right? People are just like woohoo, wacky, crazy fun with those because of the marketing and because Dante's a crazy fuck. You know? These fancy named YouTubers, but then I go look them up and it's just some dude. His stream names, only fancy people do that. Wait. I think. Oh wait. Oh, I was about to say I think the middle one is his middle name. Don't a lot of us have middle names? But then I realized Caldwell Gervais is actually a hyphenated last name. So yes, he has a fancy name. Anything with a hyphen in it is fancy, even if it's Becky Ann. So yeah, this is tutorial. We're gonna go into it. I don't need it, but screw it. Also, ow. Use item. Delicious. I think I have to pop all the graces again, don't I? Yeah, resting at sight will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. Will also refill your flasks. Yep. God, I gotta do all these again. Yeah, hey, one thing about graces. There's a lot of them. So I'm gonna die. I'm gonna hyphenate when I get married. It's the second thing I'm fancy. Yeah, you'll be a fancy, independent woman. That's what that means. Anyway. Oh, hey, yeah, so another thing that I didn't realize. Yeah, guarding, sure. Whatever the fuck that means. I could dodge. I'll dodge. Look, I dodged. So some weapons and items have effects that the game just doesn't tell you. Another lovely FromSoft thing. So I have this sword of Milos here. I'm gonna switch to the screen here. Since the great sword fashioned from a giant's backbone, the spines along each side of the blade have been tapered to a fine point and mete out wounds like a lopsided saw blade. Milos was undersized for a giant and was viewed as sullied and terribly grotesque. And it has a unique skill that is supposed to allow me to reduce damage, negation, and status resistances in nearby enemies for a certain amount of time, and while active, strong attacks will chain to a combo attack. Really cool, right? This weapon also steals FP, which is the MP, the magic bar. I have the blue one. Steals MP off of kills. I don't know why. Nothing in that description tells me. I only realized because I kept seeing the effect, and I was like, wait, what's giving me that? Because I don't have on a talisman that does that. Because there is a talisman that does that, which actually, I think is this one. No, that's critical hits. So critical hits restore FP, and then there is another one that it's the branch because it's the same. Restores FP upon defeating enemies. So I was like, wait, do I have that on? No, I don't. What the fuck's doing that? And I'm like going through all my armor and my weapons, and then I took this off. And so underneath so the 3 bars at the top left are health is red, magic is blue, and stamina is green. Under that is a bunch of symbols that are coming from stuff that I'm wearing. The symbol for FP steal is the same as this, as the ancestral spirit. It literally is, it looks like that. Because like if I put that on and then go back, you can now see that little horn symbol underneath my stamina bar. Take that off. I'm going to put the thing that gives me, we don't need item discovery. I have too much arcane. Put this on and the talisman off. The little horn is there. I'm like, what the? All right, cool. No, that's awesome. I wish anything in the game told me. So you also have to keep an eye out for special effects that you will just gain. Oh yeah, so it's telling me how to like, oh no, oh no, fuck you. Anyway. I'm being very not smart in how I fight because I just decided to walk into the tutorial like I needed any of it. And I'm just murdering these poor souls. So the fun thing about New Game Plus, 1 is apparently that the game also, hey, look at the skill again. Is that apparently New Game Plus 1 is a joke. New Game Plus 2 is back to normal difficulty, and then past that up until like 7 goes into hard mode. So I'm playing easy mode. Oh yeah, Mikola and Radon. So Mikola has nothing to do with Radon, other than Millennia is the blade of Mikola. Radon was a big boy, and Millennia was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And Radon said, no, you're not. I'm a big boy. And then he lived, except Millennia did a real good hit. She got a real good hit in. So actually, although she's like, I've never known defeat, she was like really close to, I think it technically ends in a draw, because she goes and retreats to where she hangs out after that. And meanwhile, she like poisoned Radon so badly that he starts to lose his mind and goes insane, which then leads to what's known as, I believe it's called the Festival of Radon, where a bunch of cool guys like me walk up and are like, yo, we're gonna have a party. What's the party theme? Killing that big dude in the desert. Sick party, dude. That's gonna be a moment later in the game where we're gonna reach a certain point and the game's just gonna be like, it's time for the festival. What? Wait, who? What? Where's the festival? Over in Caelid. We're going to the festival. Okay, cool. Are there gonna be snacks and rides? Yeah, there's gonna be a ride, all right. Oh god. Yeah, she rot nuked him. Yes. That's the good hit I was talking about. Guard counters. That sounds crazy. Anyway, that's like a college frat party. I wish I countered him. That would have been really cool. Oh well, I guess I'll carry on. And we're back. Did you enjoy the tutorial? But yeah, so it's only in the trailer, so it wasn't in the opening cutscene, which is unfortunate because it's a really cool shot. And I don't remember if it shows up later, like as you enter the festival, because there's a cutscene leading up to fighting him. And I'm pretty sure in the cutscene it like shows like how he got to this state. But I don't remember if it shows that cutscene. But either way, you can see it in the trailer where she like literally, they're duking it out. He like whacks her goddamn arm off, although it's a metallic arm, so she just pushes that bad boy back on. And they're duking it out and having a good time. And it looks like he has the upper hand, and he's just like, nah. I ain't letting you have that. And she blooms into a flower of rot. So in this game, in previous Souls games, there's 2 status ailments, poison and then toxic. Toxic is the worst version of poison. In this is poison and rot. So she has the worst version of poison, and she goes, nah, you're not doing me in like this, and just go boom. And just blows him the fuck up with poison rot, with cursed rot, scarlet rot is what it's called in here. It's red. It's very pretty. It looks like tomato soup. That could kill. Do I still have my stone? Oh my god, they actually let me carry this forward? Wait, they let me carry those forward? Oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna get to keep these. That's why I went upgrading a bunch of crap. I thought I was gonna lose these on restart. Well then. That's a lot of... I have a lot of spells. I have a lot of stuff. It's a problem. I have too much... We're gonna mess with a lot of stuff in this playthrough. Don't you worry. In fact, I'm gonna have to pull out new clothing. Oh, and I got to keep I got to keep the weathered map, but not my other... Weird. Wait, weird. I got to keep some of my notes, but not all of them. Oh, that's odd. But it looks like I do not, in fact, have... No, I lied. I have 12 of them. Holy crap. And I still have my larval tears and a dragon heart. Son, they shouldn't have let me keep these. They shouldn't have let me keep these. So, hey, you want to see a hard dungeon right off the back? Let's do that. So she just has the power to poison people and nobody thought to deal with that? Though I guess if she's that strong, I suppose you can't really do anything about it unless you, like, sneak kill her or something. Yeah, no, the idea is, yeah, people tried to deal with that. Radon was trying to deal with that. That's what started that fight. And then, how much of the map do I have? Oh, do I have the whole map? You even keep the whole map? That's so weird. So, I'll try not to scroll over areas. But you see this red area over here called Caelid? Remember how I told you that Scarlet Rot is red? That area wasn't always red. Their fight happens around here. When we say she nuked him, we mean she went from her bomb landed there and has been spreading rot towards this part of the world since. Also, in terms of time span, it's not clear how much time has passed since that event and the beginning of the game, but it's not like centuries or anything like that. This maybe it was a decade. She has taken up a significant chunk, if we call like just this part a continent or a subcontinent. She has essentially covered half of it in her rot from her one nuke. So that is why she's a problem. And that's why she's also the hardest fucking boss in the video game and does not know defeat. Anyway. We're gonna see if I can do this goddamn tomb. I don't think there's a point to, but let's see. I just want to show you some of the fuckery that happens in Elden Ring. For the most part, I think I'm gonna try to stick to not fully the critical path, but it's mostly gonna be critical path. And then I'm gonna show you cool things. But she cheated? Nah, she ain't cheated. That's in her skill set. That ain't her fault. That's in her skill set. That's like being like, oh, you cheated. Oh, wait. Oh. Powerful. All right, these assholes are here. I forgot. Nah, she was just using her moveset. Good for her that she has a nuke in it, you know? But yeah. Yeah, don't worry about these ghosts, guys. I'm not gonna worry about them. See, they're dead. Whee! This moveset is gonna get me murdered in here. I don't like that. Imagine going, oh, I'm losing, and then setting off the nuke football. Like, I'm gonna haunt you forever. Yeah, she did a good job. Oh, actually, no, we're gonna switch to main handing this, and I'm gonna pull out a shield, because I don't like this area. It's a bad area. Full of very nasty boys. Whee! Look at that. Look at that shield. Right. I forgot. Traps. Good old goddamn traps. You bitch! You bitch! So I almost died. It's fine. I do not remember which way to go in this goddamn hell. Oh, I think there's this room. Is there a point? Yeah, trap ahead. Yeah, thank you, signs. Fun part about playing these games is all the little signs that you get. Some are very helpful. Some are woo trolls. Trolls love these games. Oh baby. So you get to deal with that. I have that item. I don't need that item. So I don't have to fall for the trap that's here. But for the content, I shall show the trap. Remember, I do this for you. Hey, look, there's a second one coming. Wow. The second one's about to come murder me. It's fine. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. And I died to the first one. Never mind. So hey, this is gonna be rough. I hope you enjoyed that. I didn't even get the item. All right. Back to. This gonna be rough. I was promised I'd be a god in New Game Plus. The gods lied to me. I killed that first boss and thought things were gonna go great. Wait, did I have souls? Or runes, whatever. Actually, I'm not sure if I had runes. Oh. Well, he did the teleport. There we go. I meant to press R2. That's where I goofed up. I pressed my ability button by accident. Has a mirror wall. Who designed this room? This home in the bedroom? Second, you know exactly who designed that house. In that case. I don't understand how to make it through that. You know what? Because I can at least... I don't need runes on me right now. What I do need is... yes. I need HP off of killing enemies right now. I didn't say shut. Because that's for the... that's private. That's for the privacy, second. What do you mean, why? That was for your eyes only. Alright, we do not have to go back and get myself murdered again. Oh wait, I also don't have to go here, right? That's just a shit room. Okay, I remember now. I feel like I'm sending inappropriate messages as video. Are you sending inappropriate messages? It's your right. Feel free. What you doing, baby? Yeah, type that out. Oh, right. I could drop down here and then drop down there. I just get so spooked that that ground cannot be real. And then it turns out it's very real. There you go, we did it. So goddamn lost. Now Verde shows up. I'm having a crazy morning, man. Oh yeah, it's bright ass morning for Verde because I decided to start stupid early. It's fine. It's fine. It turns out I didn't realize that I had my third class. You know how I mentioned that I'm gonna have a third class in the second half of my semester? I didn't realize that it was going to end up being Wednesdays. And it starts at 7. So now my Wednesday is like a, oh, all right, okay. You bitch. That hurt a lot. Anyway, I just wanted this. Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for. It's my time to shine and show that I'm not a bloody idiot when it comes to, oh, I need arrows. I have 99, perfect. We're good. I missed. All right. Really? Well. Oh, it's going up and down. Perfect. No! I missed. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah! All right. Only 60 more minutes? There you go. All right. So that's how you deal with large chariot. Oh, by the way, there's no other way to deal with that chariot here. If you get touched by it, I mean touched. It could be not moving. It has one of those hitboxes. If you get touched by it, it's an instant kill. So the only way to deal with it is to do that roundabout path I took and then come up here, shoot that pot in the right spot to whack it. And then you can just walk through this tomb. All nice and safe. It's very nice. It's very comforting. But yeah. So this is an early game thing that you can access that actually normally is hard as hell. Especially when you don't know that trick. And then, you know, you learn that and it transforms into a nice little stroll. Until you get around here and deal with teleporting enemies and dudes who shoot arrows. And that's like, please stop. And they don't. They will not. They refuse to stop. And then there's a goddamn Bloodhound Knight. You'll learn more about them later. But for now, you'll learn that I'll get my ass kicked. Oh wait, that's a regular dude. Never mind. I lied. Bitch. Not like this. I refuse. I refuse. Not in front of the homies. Alright. So you get a little dragon. Get a little dragon. Dragon. I'm gonna have duplicates of everything going through this game again. It's a dragon communion seal. Formless drake blood seal with a dragon communion crest. Enhances dragon communion incantations. Right, I think I wanted to become a dragon boy this playthrough. We're gonna become a dragon boy. The sacrificial devouring of the heart gives power. Indeed, dragon communion is too primal in nature for the term incantation to be appropriate. The seal scales incantations with one's arcane attribute, and that's why it's 40. Delicious. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I died. I hate being sick. Alright. But yeah, it's mostly sniffles. That's why I'm like, I think I'm good, but sniffle. Sniffle, sniffle. Ah. And this is when I go, I don't remember where to go. Yes. Yes, this is confusing. Hi, friends. Good day. Oh my. Oh, they're shooting. How silly. How quaint. Oh, that's where I came from, and then I went that way. So we go down. Oh yeah, I think there's like a line of 20 fuckers who cut. Yeah, I hear them. They're all teleporting in. Ooh. He's sprinting. He's sprinting. You can hear him. Woo. They're going for the breezes. They're aiming at me with damn, my man's fast. It must be all that teleporting. Shit, it might be the teleport. Anyway, here's a big enemy. I'm gonna hope it doesn't hit me. Ow. I think it hit me. All right. We're doing great today, boys. No, sometimes you just gotta live your life. You bitch. You bitch. Can you not say that you did? I'm trying so hard to just get near you. All right. He's a big boy. Oh, shit. That's a big boy. Whee. Oh, my. Oh, my. Big boy. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty when you're big. Oh. Why you gotta treat me like this? Why you gotta treat me like this? I just wanna be your friend. I just wanna slap you. Just wanna kiss you. Ooh, you're in the wall, homie. You're in the wall. That ain't good for your health. Oh, fuck my nut. It was worth it. So there's apparently a very easily reproducible way of breaking this boss. Not what I just did. That was just me murdering him. Anyway. Oh, hey, I got a second O-leg. Nice. So that boss is usually something that you can literally do this as the first thing you do entering Elden Ring, because as one of your starting gifts when you create your character, you can get the stone sword key that I use to open this dungeon. And you can just come down here being like, yay, I get to do this early because I used it as my starting gift. Aha. And then you go through that hell maze, which normally everything one-shots you because you're a wee babby. So forget just the chariot insta-killing you. Everything will one-shot you. And then you get down here, if you do, and then you're locked into combat with that, and you don't have spirit summons like I do to help you. You have your starting base weapon and your hopes and dreams. And in fact, I think you're also kind of locked into a loop. You can either choose to respawn at a Stake of Marika, it's called, which was that little statue right outside the door over here. So you can either choose to respawn there and keep trying this, or you can choose to respawn back up at the bonfire that was at the very front. That feels different. Yeah, I agree with this ghost. That's weird. What's happening behind these roots is usually not back here in one of these dungeons. Huh. Anyway, that's for VatiVidya to find out. Your heart almost stopped. Imagine my feelings, because I chose the Stone Sword Key as my starting gift when I did my first playthrough. So what I was talking about there was from experience of being too stubborn to leave. So I stayed down there for roughly, I don't know, 2.5 hours instead of, I don't know, instead of just going out the goddamn front door that's right over there. It happens. All right. Oh, right. Wait, I need to check. Can I? No, so that's at maximum. So I'm just going to have 1,000,000 golden seeds for no reason. But this, I could still increase. Nice. All right. Plus 12. Yeah, that probably goes to plus 15 for my flask. I didn't think about that. Okay, cool. But yeah, that is your that can be your introduction to Elden Ring. The hard way. Or, like a sensible person, instead of ever doing that, even if you have this key as your starting gift, don't do that. And you come out here instead. And you enjoy the vista. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know? Yeah. How long am I going for today? Oh, wow. That was every time when I'm like, that's how I know that I'm enjoying a game, actually, I guess. I'm like, really? An hour's passed? But when? When did that happen? It happened. Oh, yeah. Let's hit this. And then let's talk to everyone's meme lord of the year. Vare.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Thank you, Vare. Oh, I don't even think he gives us his name yet, so name drop. I was thinking about the volume, and I'm like, I must have that volume so low. Let's put that to 5. That's, there we go. Yeah, that's a better mix. I must have been playing, yeah, I was playing it once on Discord and I had super goddamn low.
For you, however,
I was like, I cannot hear him.
is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
For me?
Vare,
Okay, he does say.
take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
We also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Thanks.
Grace's guidance will reveal to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
See, he didn't have to double down and triple down like that, all right? He didn't have to bring up he already said I was maidenless. He didn't have to keep saying it. He didn't have to press it. God damn it. But yes, that is the homie who enjoys reminding you that you are maidenless and you will remain that way for the foreseeable future. How many? I have 62,000 rune. All right. We're gonna, well, that's not actually a lot. How much do I need to level whenever I get leveling? 165,000. Oh. I got that off of killing an ulcerated tree spirit and the goddamn first boss of the game. 2 first bosses of the game, technically. They ain't give me none. Yo, come here, Ram. Nah, get your ass over here. Where you rolling to? Where you roll? All right. Sometimes Rams just roll away from you, you know? And you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with that loss. That's what this game is about, dealing with loss. What it's all about. Yeah, so I could probably deal with this dude who's over here, but I first want to get 2 things that is currently unavailable to me. One, we're grabbing this. So yeah, the only unfortunate thing about New Game Plusing is that for the majority of the time, except for things that I've completely forgotten, which will be minimal considering I'm restarting this game like 2 weeks after I finished it. There will be moments. Oh, hey, look, it's Santa. There will be moments where I'll forget something and then a fun surprise will happen and I'll get murked. But for the most part, this is going to be a very chill. Like I said, we're trying to chill. We're trying to relax. This is the age of New Game Plus, baby. When we play Kirby, I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to play Kirby with my eyes closed. Like, get banned off Twitch for sleeping for too long. Actually, that's not even a thing anymore, right? After all those subathons, you could just sleep on stream now, right? Do you just play content behind you? Is that how you get around that? So easy.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Caelid, purveyor of fine goods.
Hi, Colin.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Why he dressed like Santa? 'Cause he gives you gifts. Oh, and all of these remained. Okay. So the important items that's like, nah, you have those in your pocket. Cool. That's fine. I don't need anything from him then. He gives you stuff. What is a tarnished? That's me. Also, by the way, goodbye. By the way, I don't think I saw it. This is my character. You know, just an undead dude. Technically, yeah, pretty much. But specifically, they are tarnished are people who are reincarnated with the specific task of restoring order to this world. Because so recapping the opening cutscene, at the very beginning, the Elden Ring is shattered. Elden Ring is supposed to be the thing that gives the universal rules of the world. So upon it shattering and upon the rune of death being stolen from it, because the Elden Ring is made of a bunch of runes, and one of the runes was the law of death, and that got stolen. Upon that being stolen and the Elden Ring being shattered apart, the world started falling apart. And so in order to, essentially this game deals with a very big god boy, several gods, but one of the big gods is called the Greater Will. And in order to restore order, the Greater Will was like, okay, we're gonna start fucking reincarnating people because I need to send somebody out to deal with this shit. Because the ones who broke the Elden Ring were the gods, or like the lesser gods of this world, who were like ruling over the lands between. So they did some shit, and so the Greater Will, big god man, said, nah. Okay, so those fuckers are messing around, so I gotta send somebody under them to deal with them. I gotta send secret agents. We're not that secretive, but yeah, that's essential. Friendly Patch is rebanding himself as Santa because people get into his shenanigans. Interesting you say that. Anyway, but yeah, I love Santa. Santa's a cool dude. So we came by here actually because I thought he might have new stuff. There's more. Yes. In this game specifically, unlike in Dark Souls. So in Dark Souls, in all the Dark Souls games, there are multiple like title of your character here. Like there's multiple I don't even remember what it's called in Souls 1. It's not undead, but it's something close to that. It's supposed to be like this ongoing like cycle in the Souls games of like people keep showing up and trying to prove they're worthy to carry on the succession of the flame, and they keep failing. And then in Dark Souls 2, it's like people keep showing up to become the new king, and they keep failing. And in Dark Souls 3 is we're past the point where several people have succeeded, and we're like 5 or 6 generations into this fucking cycle. And now we have to get all those assholes back because the fire is so weak that it requires multiple of the successful folk to light it. And that's the soul shit, right? Whereas in this, so it's like cyclical. There's usually only one person dealing with it at a time, probably. There might be multiple, but they're all doing random shit. But it's really just you, main character person, who has like this explicit goal. No, in Dark Souls 1, there's multiple of you. It's weird. It's harder to explain in those, because like I said, no fucking plot, whole bunch of lore. In this, we're literally going to get to a point where I'm going to go to Tarnished HQ, and I'm going to meet Tarnished Boss Man, and he's going to be like, all right, this is what I need you to do. And I'm like, yes, sir. Got it, sir. On my way, sir. Like, I will be given tasks, and I'm going to work. I'm currently trying to just prove myself worthy to start my 9 to 5. So that's what we're heading off to do now. But before we get to that point, I need to remember where the hell I am. Right. Ah, yes, we're going that way. I went up this hill for no reason. Yes, I'm interviewing, exactly. I'm currently in first round of interviews. Let me know if the game is just falling apart in the stream, by the way. Because once again, OBS is doing that thing, and I can't tell if it's OBS or if it's just like if the stream actually can't handle it. If you fail to interview, you just die and don't come back. That bit, I believe, is more so what eventually happens is that you get... Oh, no, because the thing is, like I said, the Rune of Death got stolen. People currently here can't die. Or dying is weird. Like, dying... I shouldn't say you can't die. Dying has become a new process. Because before, it was literally you died and you dust and it was like, all right, see you later. But currently, it has this new function of like, you'll die, but eventually a new you pops up. I don't know how it works specifically for your character. I don't know if, like, canonically, every time you die, it's like 5 years pass and then you sprout back up. I don't know how time shit works in that way, but the cycle has changed. But if you fail at like being a good tarnished, what occurs instead is that you eventually lose the guidance of grace. So what Vare was explaining, where like certain grace points will have a thing leading. Let me hide. I just realized I'm just standing up while I stabbed a person. See how specific graces that I go to will have this trail coming off of it, and that's the guidance of grace. As long as I still hold a purpose as a tarnished and I'm still doing a good job, essentially, as dictated by the greater will, I will continue to see these. Eventually in the game, you run into tarnished who have quote unquote lost their way, so they can't see these. They don't know where to go. You literally in the game, like this in-game mechanic of being like, okay, here's the critical path of the video game, is visible to me and tarnished who are doing a good job. When you start to fail at it, you lose this trail. And so you start wandering the fuck around, not sure where to go. Asura's Wrath, the idea that millennia have passed since you died, but feels like an hour. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's something like that, which, by the way, Asura's Wrath is awesome. I really wish they would remake it and make it so that the frame rate wasn't exploding. It's a really good game. Oh, also remake it and put all of the content in this goddamn regular game, so that the true ending isn't in purchasable DLC. God damn it, Capcom, you assholes back then. They've become better. Yeah, there you go. There's talk. Yeah, I was like, please don't do that ever again, for God's sakes. The early days of DLC, when people were just acting reckless, man. Fucking horse armor over here. Okay. Once again, to double check, are we good on the stream? Like, I'm watching the OBS move over here and it's crunchy. And I don't know if it's, once again, OBS just being OBS. Because I'm getting smooth 60 over here. And if I have to drop some settings, I will. Which is, once again, unfortunate. We're going to avoid this entire encampment and come back to it. Because first, I gotta talk to somebody. And while this cutscene plays, looks okay. It's okay when you're standing still, but sometimes when you move, the camera stutters a bit. Not a lot, but slightly. That might be okay. I'll mess with that after this cutscene. And it's not every time. That's fine. All right. Enjoy a cutscene. In the woods, it was happening a lot. You seem to start. Okay. Yeah. I'll drop some settings.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
No relation. Just getting it out the way. That we know of.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Swear to God, Melina. Not you two.
I
It
can
too.
play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
I accept. So this is the crazy shit. So I didn't know that the game would straight up give you, like, this essentially is the level 1 playthrough. This option here. Like, usually people finagle it by just choosing not to level up, but the game like forces you into the option. Whereas here, Elden Ring said, nah, you crazy people want to do that? I tell her to fuck off. Cool.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. Torrent has chosen you.
Yeah.
Treat him with respect.
All right. So now we can level up.
Shall I
'Cause-
turn your runes to strength?
Because the girl will hold my hand.
And rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
She's holding my hand. Okay. So I can't do crap yet because I need another 100,000 runes. So we're probably not going to level much in this playthrough. Because we're locked in. And then she disappears into dust. Anyway. So that's the homie, Melina. And actually, I'm going to sit back down. Does she pop back? No, she doesn't pop up unless I hit level up. I want to real quick just immediately throw some weirdness into your life and confuse you. So Melina is just missing an eye. Is that normal? So I'm just going to throw some stuff at you to be like, I don't know what's up with Melina. And is she even real? She's spooky. She's real. No, she is real. So, this is Melina's blade. When I find where it is, like where I originally found it, I will show you the area. But I'm gonna just show you the weapon now, because it's interesting. Dagger given to one who set out on a journey to fulfill her duty long ago. The power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Making up your own finger makers got no bitches. No, she's real. I swear she lives in Canada. So yeah. Remember how I mentioned that there are also maidens in Dark Souls, but they're specific because Dark Souls has to do with fire. So their whole thing is like they're fire maidens, they're kindling maiden, or they never say kindling maiden. But upon seeing that, my brain immediately went, this motherfucker is, and she's not from the lands between, because set out on a journey to fulfill her duty long ago. This mother trucker, my immediate thought was like, this is a Dark Souls maiden who somehow made it over here. What the fuck? But we'll deal with that later. My point being, that's my current feeling on the matter. And that's why she's weird. And that might explain the lack of one eye. Also, it's very pretty out. So what's happening right now, by the way, you see all those gold flakes in the air, which are actually leaves? That's coming from the Erd Tree. And on certain nights, whenever you see this, you get a stat buff. So it only happens in certain areas, and then you get a cool little stat buff. Let me try to fix this now that I'm paying attention. Let's auto-detect best rendering. Ugh. I don't think that helped. Okay. We're just going to turn everything down a notch. Whatever's at maximum is going to high. We're just going to turn some stuff down. It's fine. I can live with it. The game is already decent. So apply these, return to the title menu. Okay, so I have to straight up. We'll be back. Thankfully, I don't have to quit out of the game completely. It's just return to the title menu. That's nice. What am I going until? Start at 1? Damn. I'm really ending at 4. Damn. Why did I start so early? All right. Let's see. I spin. I spin. I spin. The spinning wasn't a problem. Movement. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that looks okay. All right. Yeah. That fixed it. Okay. So yes, lower settings. It'll probably still hitch every now and then, but it looks like it's doing so much better to me now. All right, let's go mess with these kids. Now, what I should do is kill them all very quietly, right? That's what I should do. However, I have a busted sword in my hand and I believe in myself. So I'm going to be a fucking idiot. And I'm going to run into town. Gatefront Ruins. Wow. Wow, my messages still exist. That's dope. Hi, friends. Hello, it's me. Your buddy, your pal. Shut up. Should have called your friends quicker. Oh, there they are. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Good point. Have you considered, however, death? Why did that not touch that dude? Ooh, briefs. Oh my god! Not you, Wolfie. Not you. Not like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He had to go. I didn't wish it upon him, but he came at me. You saw it. You saw it. It's not my fault. Do I remember what's down here? Nope. Let's find out. Hey. Oh, Storm Stomp, right. Is that really all that was? Do I have 2 of those now? I do. Don't know where this shows up. There it is. Yep. If I wanted to, I could end this game with like 15 of those. Okay, this dog did not attack. No, it attacked me. You saw it. I was gonna say this dog did not attack me. However, it did. Therefore, it died. All right. So, side note. I have a horse now. When Melina was talking about Torrent, she was talking about the cool little dude that she rode in on when she found me knocked out unconscious in the tutorial cave. So this is what she was riding on, and now he's my buddy. Yeah. Yeah. What a cutie. All right. Oh yeah, I just looked over and the camera's still acting bug-eyed. Bitch. So I'm riding backwards because we need to head back to the church I was at. I don't think I'll... Oh, wait. Oh, she might not show up because I can already do it. Oh, this leads to an interesting dilemma. Oh no, we're gonna miss we're gonna miss a very cool interaction. Let's see if she still shows up for funsies. Nope. Oh, I can talk to Melina. Interesting.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
So yeah, that also, I think, just to point out how much more obvious the story and everything happening in this is. I love that I was like, thank you, Second, for asking me the questions and stuff. Literally seconds after you ask the question, it's like Vare gives an answer. Then I meet Melina and she's like, oh yeah, this is what the Tarnished are. This is what Finger Maidens do. This is what, yeah. Nah, that's just what we do. There you go. Oh my god, it's a FromSoft game just giving me answers.
On the cliff,
Amazing.
Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
I'm trying to say that I might not be fit.
Upon the cliff, a demigod.
Okay, yeah.
Then the Elden Ring. As an ally, pray.
And that's all she has. But yeah. Okay, so the only unfortunate thing is that previously in playthrough 1, when I didn't have summons, someone would show up right here, and it was best girl number 1. Melina's best girl number 2. Best girl number 1 shows up right there, and unfortunately we will not meet her until much later. Because I think I'm gonna do her quest line. So, Elden Ring. Multiple endings. A lot of them deal with getting to the very tail end of several important Tarnished quest lines. So, in the intro, we're Tarnished. But and we're introduced, obviously, as like the last Tarnished in that intro. All the people preceding us with the funny names are Tarnished and are key people in the story. And several of them, you have to get to the end of their quest line. Yeah, several of them you have to get to the end of their quest line, and upon doing so, receive an item that can alter your ending. Then there are people that weren't in that opening, but are related to the main plots, that if you get to the end of their quest lines, so there's like ending number 1, and then endings number 2 through 4 are like alterations of that ending, depending on whose quest line you finish. And then endings 5 and 6 are completely different, because you went off and talked to some people that aren't related to the people in the first cutscene, and they lead you down some shit. Best girl number 1 has like 5 locations locked behind her quest. Just gonna tell you that right now. Thankfully, all these quests are very obvious to run into. So it's not like oh, what do I do for... It's very hard to get lost, I would say, in her quest line specifically. And thank God, because there are legit location, like full areas that you would otherwise never go to if you weren't on her quest. So it's good. Yeah, Dung Eater was a Tarnished. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's go fight Big Tree Boy. Let's see how I do. Oh, not bad. And I'm gonna summon an assassin to save my life. Welcome to Horse Combat. AKA, welcome to me being like, fuck this. I'm gonna just beat his ass in. With the help of my buddy. And dead. Thank you, Tish. Love you. Kisses. Mwah. Alright. Who's screaming? Calm down. Jesus Christ. That sound like you never seen somebody beat the tree sentinel before. Well, I had to do it. I needed thin beast bones. What was I going to do? Oh, right. What I was gonna do is I was gonna actually not use my strongest summons and switch over to people I haven't used before. So let's put out Oleg because he's cool. And goodbye, Mimic Tier. I loved you. I loved you for all of my life. But alas, I must move on to... Oh, right, I have the demi-humans. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. All right. There you go. How much did you get? I'm still only at 85k. Still can't actually... Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's so crunchy. Hate it. I hate it. Why is it like this? Why are you like this display capture? Actually, is it because of display capture? And this is the part of the stream this far in where I just start messing around with stuff? What if I switch you? Do the game capture. Let's see how that goes. Probably just the same. I'll be mad. I'll be mad if it's better. It looks better. I'm mad. I'm furious. All right. Well, it might be until things load and then the game will be like, ha ha ha, gotcha, sucker. I'm actually just as bad as before. No, that looks clean. God damn it. All right, game capture for Elden Ring it is. So, I didn't do this last time. Let's go the hard way. Because I know a way around this area. But instead, we're going to walk in. Oh my god, what's that up there? Don't know. Not paying attention. Yeehaw. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, everything. Oh, the entire world. Oh, oh, he's so big. Oh my god. He's so large. They're so humongous. He has a sword. He's coming for my cheeks. And so I came for his. Good day, sir. Good day. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. All right. Damn, son. Like, I know this isn't a level 10, but he survived that. Wait, did killing that giant end the storm in this spot specifically? That doesn't... Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. I don't think that's how that works. Oh, I dodged it while looking away. Sucker. Alright. Video games. So normally, going through that area is a pain in the ass. Oh, you stop it. Oh no. There we go. Sorry if you're getting a little thrown about because I'm just spinning around. I've gotten very used to the lock on on horseback and just spinning like a fool. Oh my god, I can still get golden seeds. That's a problem. I have nothing to spend these on. The game won't let me have more drinks. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Ooh, 3 of those. Nice. All right. We are currently looking... Aha, we're looking for that. Because it's a nice little home. Side note, by the way, Me sprinting up here? Boy howdy, am I missing? Oh my god. Oh, are those my runes from underground? Yeah, they are. I'm like, why are there runes there? That doesn't make sense. Got it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening back here that I just haven't looked at, haven't touched. We will come back to that. Like I said, there are cool things all around that currently I'm kind of ignoring because I'm heading down the main path. Because I think today, before end of the stream, I want to get to the Tarnished HQ. I'll show you guys that.
Me. I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
See that combined with finding her weapon made me go, what are you? So yeah, Melena's a weirdo. Now hear me when I say this. Of all the characters that we are going to meet in this playthrough, Melina is the weirdest one. I want you to remember me saying that as you continue to see weirder and weirder shit. Of everything that we are going to see in this game, Melina is the one thing that I don't have an explanation for. I can explain to you everything else. It's all right. Message appraised. Anywho, time for third best girl.
Everyone's been grafted.
That's unfortunate.
Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider.
Is that Jellyfish Girl? Yeah, she gives you the jellyfish, yeah. It's Jellyfish Girl.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle?
Is she gonna give me a second one? She probably is.
In the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head.
Eesh.
I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
It's okay, honey. Some of us aren't built to get their heads
Oh, I know.
taken off, you know?
Can you take this little one along with you?
Yay, jellyfish. There we go.
Poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know?
Damn. It's okay, homie. I'll talk to you later. We gonna get you a happy ending. I think no matter how many times I play this game and when DLC eventually comes out, I refuse to ever have anything happen to this jellyfish girl. We're gonna call her Jellyfish Girl until she gives us her proper name. But I refuse. She must be protected at all costs. At all costs. And not even for her. It's for the happiness of someone else. God damn it, you're just a tool. By God, I'll make sure that they're happy. Because they deserve it. Alright, anywho. Onwards. Oh, I saw the game exploding there. I saw it. I swear to God. Goddamn. Bugs! Delicious. Did I need that? No. Will I take it? Yes. I think I'm gonna get shot. I can't tell though. Did I get shot? I didn't get shot. Wow, you guys suck. Nerd. We're sprinting. We're doing it. Alright. There we go. Just gotta sit down and then no one can chase me. God damn it, sit. Alright. Yeah. How many do I have? 94? I think after beating the dude up here, which I shall take this off because it's unnecessary, it will not help me against this man. Let's put this on to get some money. Yeah. Alright. So we are just gonna go into this fight right here with my boy Lagier, Sorcerer Lagier, the prettiest boy of them all. So here is the first wall, so to speak, apparently, of everyone starting Elden Ring. And so, to give an idea too, actually, before I even summon, like I said, I've just been following this critical path. People who were doing that from like starting the game found out very soon that this is the first main boss and this boss will destroy you. Apparently people were suffering against this first dude because they just stuck to the critical path. Whereas before you come here, you can go across the entirety of the map that I have happening here. Oh, now that I know your audio. So let's see. Is there a... No, there's no key, so I can't like measure things out. But the way I was like, half of this continent is covered in cursed rot. Actually, technically, before fighting this boss, you can go into the the Scarlet Rot section of the continent. You can go all through there, except for dealing with the main boss of that area. You can just run up all through there, dealing with stuff, getting stronger. You run all up through the first main area, which is called Limgrave, as well as the Weeping Peninsula, which is this little peninsula that's attached to it at the bottom. You do all of this, and within it, just based on the symbols alone that I have on the map, not even the graces that would appear next to them, there has to be at least 100 different locations that you can hit up before ever getting to this first main boss. And you should do a bunch of it. In your first playthrough, it's going to be exceedingly hard if you just follow the graces on the critical path. You need to spread out and go touch things. And that's the nice thing about Elden Ring that people were bringing up about when talking about like difficulty and accessibility, is that it's honestly the most transparent of the FromSoft games when it comes to, are you having a hard time? Go somewhere else. Because in a lot of the Souls games, you can do that, but it's restricted to how often you can do it. It's like, okay, you have to do this straight path and make it through, and then you reach a point where it's like, oh, now you have like 4 options. So if you're having trouble in this area, go to one of the other 3. And then it locks you back in the path, and then you open it up and you get 3 options, stuff like that. Whereas in Elden Ring, it's like, no, really, you have 100 fucking options besides this boss. Please go do some of them. Just go check it out. Anywho, let's get a cutscene. I showered this morning.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
That's unnecessary. You don't have to do that. Nah, you don't gotta do that. I'm good. Uh-oh. Ow. I'm kind of curious to just watch this fight happen, but we'll attack. The fact that he gets that close, but he's not allowed to fall off the side, is BS.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnish.
Where you going, boy? Margit this game's Gascoigne? And yeah, essentially, yes. Of that boss that people get to, and it's just like, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? What? No. No, please. And it takes people ages. Yo, let's go, Rogier. Bully him. Bully him into the dirt. New Game Plus is my time to bully everyone that hurt me.
Tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Have you ever heard a longer "no, you didn't win" than that? I haven't. My man had like 5 more sentences after vanishing into dust. Hey, Melina, did I do good?
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
Standardized.
Whether or not, grace truly does guide you.
Metal Gear Rising does it too.
Whether you are fit to face
I haven't played
the
Rising.
challenge
Not fully.
it entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure.
Does the president do that?
Whereas I merely pretend.
I feel like if any character does it, it would be either the president or
to offer you guidance. I can take
that was
you
some
to
other
the
dude.
Round Table Hole,
Yeah.
place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Ooh. I'll go too.
Well, let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. All right. That said, given that she isn't a normal maiden, finger maiden, why can she transport us here? Because that's supposed to be one of those things that, as like we did a whole pack thing, but I don't know, as she is not an actual finger maiden. That's another confusing thing about Melina. It's like, I don't know if she was technically supposed to be able to have this ability. But she does, so screw it. Anywho, let's meet some of the gang. Here's Wheelboy.
I see you've just arrived.
He's our faith instructor.
Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the 2 fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? the guidance of grace.
Yeah, I see it.
You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days.
There you go.
You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
So yeah, you learn from Corrin that fact, that essentially a lot of the Tarnished that have been reincarnated for their goal, for their task, have lost their way, and because they haven't been able to complete it. Like, we're starting the game with starting at ground zero of, or like step one of restoring the Golden Order in the Elden Ring. Step one. No one's done a single step. So yeah, there you go. Oh, he has all those spells again. I think I have all of these. I think. I'm pretty sure at one point I just said I'm buying all of these off of you. But I can use it, because I have Faith 30. I could be a Faith boy. I wasn't really sure about what my build was going to be for New Game Plus, as you might be able to tell. It's very weird.
Ah, hello.
Here's Jon Snow.
You must be new here.
Not kidding.
Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
I gotcha, homie.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young... She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Good old Arya. I mean Lanya. Alright, you're not there yet. You're not there. I'm debating whether or not to go get the infamous hug. Let's go say hi to Edgelord. Hey, Edgelord, how are you? No. No. Oh, what? Oh, you won't speak to me? Oh, you bitch. Okay, so in first playthrough, you speak to Edgelord over here. By the way, I'm describing a person in rusted armor with a skeleton mask on. And his weapons are two fucking bone arms that he sharpened into like stabby weapons. Anyway, when you first talk to him, he doesn't speak to you, but he just stares at you, and then you learn this emote, which is him leaning against the wall on a pillar. It's great. I wanted the emote a second time. How they... And here are the ladies. Ooh, I got to 148. Oh my god, I'm so close. The Twin Maiden Husk, which we will learn more about later if I decide to murder some NPCs. We'll learn stuff about her without that, but the fun way of thinking about it is that I'm gonna murder some NPCs. Yeehaw. Anywho, here's Best Boy.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Smithing Master Hugh. About the chains on your legs, sir.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
You're a prisoner.
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
I didn't catch that the first time. Did you get imprisoned by Marika? Yeah, who are you? That's the sheer terror of her. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I currently can upgrade some stuff off of Now that I know that I have stones from last time. Oh god, I could have shoved so many stones in. Like, I could have just purchased a crap ton and then come to New Game Plus. Ah, dang it. I'm upset. Oh, I can use this? Huh. Oh, we can dual Faith Greatsword. Because this is a Faith Greatsword. Hey, yo. I like the Sword of Milos, but still. Golden Order Greatsword. Yeah, fuck it. I can only put up a couple. So never mind. That'll be for later. When I'm like drowning in weapons and armor again. My favorite. Yeah, so there's places to open with stone sword keys. I'm not gonna bother. At least for now. There's nothing in terms of like characters back there or anything, so we don't have to worry about it. So I'd rather just leave that be until I don't think there's any weapon or item down there that I need either. That I don't already have in my pocket, so we're gonna leave that. Anywho, time for hug.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion.
I like how she outright tells you right there.
Will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps?
And no one noticed at first.
Sacred act.
Let her hold you.
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
I went from being maidenless to holding a woman in bed. What a lucky day. What a blessed day. Please, embrace me. For I am tired.
You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
I only come to the Round Table Hold to get hugged. I'm despicable. There's one thing that men want and it's disgusting. Yeah. Thank you, Fia. I'll see you later for my next hug. Bye. Alright. We've been comforted. We've met some of the homies who are currently here in Hold. There are other homies missing. Which I've... Oh, shit! Hey! Yeah! I think the first time I came here, I must have completely missed that he was standing in this corner. Because this is not how I first met him. So that's funny.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
I couldn't attack even if I wanted to. Oh, so by the way, for those with the visual, there's a little symbol to the middle left of the screen, like a little gold circle. Whenever I enter an area that has no combat allowed, that little emblem will pop up on the screen, signifying that even like right now, I will press the attack buttons. I'll press them in front of him. Can't attack here. Just straight up not allowed. So they have finally decided in FromSoft games. So that was a thing in all the Souls games and Bloodborne and stuff. Whereas like you'd be talking to an NPC and every now and then, because like you were picking up the controller or something, or because you came from a game where when you attacked an NPC, nothing happened. So you want to play with God. People would end up whacking an NPC, angering them, and then they would turn hostile forever until you like went to do a mechanic to turn them friendly again. And sometimes people in panic mode would outright kill that NPC and then lose any shot at whatever they had for you, whether that be a quest and therefore a super powerful item at the end of the quest, or a fucking shop, stuff like that. In certain cases, there were NPCs that you wanted to attack because it's like, I don't need anything from your shop, but you have a really cool item on you. So some people just went that route after playing several times. But in Elden Ring, to avoid the accidental murders, they just outright said, okay, there are just going to be like 7 locations where when you're there, that little symbol's going to pop up to be like, you're not attacking anyone here. Stop it. We're just turning it off. We're just going to turn it off. We don't have time for you messing things up. We're just going to turn it off. All right. Enjoy.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep.
Call me an amateur.
Remember your place. Newcomer.
Call me a noob. Right to my face.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
God, you're such a dick. Jesus. This would completely change my way of seeing this character. Fucking Gideon, man. Like, literally the first time I meet him, he's in his study, surrounded by books, reading like a nerd that he is, and I love him. And he's like, oh, hello, look, you've proven yourself, you come to the Round Table Hold. What's your grand day to see another tarnished? Now go forth and do more good work. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is said leader dude that I was talking about. So I had a completely different idea of him in my mind. If I had met him in this spot when you first get here and just listen to him be like, you're a piece of shit, all right? You're not good enough to lick my boots. Now get to stepping until you prove yourself. I would, so mean. All right. Now that we got to the Round Table Hold, I feel comfortable enough to now go spinning around the rest of this freaking region to show you a bunch of cool stuff before we proceed into Stormvale Castle. Oh God, this is going to be a long playthrough even on New Game Plus. I'm gonna die. All right, so let's start over here. Part of me wants to be like at the 2 hour 16-minute mark. You're like, oh!
May I have a word?
Best girl did show up. I just didn't activate it correctly. Hey, hi. Hey, homie.
Pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
Yeah.
I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
Did I have to be Market?
Looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no?
No, I didn't have to.
Spectral steed named Torrent.
Yeah, I can call the spectral steed. Yeah, no. I was gonna say, you're not... Weird. Oh, my second guess for Melina is that she actually is just part Renna. Because, as Second pointed out, that she had a tattoo over a closed eye. If you're looking specifically at Renna's design, you'll see that she is, like, has a spectral entity sticking out the side of her face that is connected by the eye, and that eye is also closed, and it's over the same eye. So Melina could also have something to do with her, with Best Girl. But, and the fact that she knows that we got Torrent is also suspicious. She has other ways of finding out. We'll meet people later. But it's like, how you just find I'm new here. I just moved to the neighborhood. How'd you find that out already? Damn girl, you nosy.
I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Okay, so you give me a second lone wolf ash, but I already have the...
It is a bell for calling forth spirits.
Yeah, so it doesn't give me the bell. Okay.
From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
This is an amazing shot. I'm happy that I got to get the moon right above her.
Forgive mine intrusion,
It's
Talent.
appropriate.
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
See you later, Rena. Love you. Kisses. Bye. All right. So that's best homie right there. And she's like, I'll probably never see you again. That's straight up wrong, homie. We are actively going to go hang out with her. But that's for later. First, let's go be reckless with the amount of runes I have in my pocket. Is Var still over here? Yeah, this asshole's still standing up there. What is that? Who is that? Who's fucking losing their shit out here in the goddamn field? Alright. Yo, Var. Vare. I have news.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale.
Yeah, it was easy.
And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold. My sincerest
You're not gonna mention that I got maiden?
But how did you find the Round Table?
Yeah, after all that maidenless talk?
You don't have to say it. Before, the Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens.
Damn.
I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
I'll fly straight and true. Or, I don't need a seat. I'll fly straight and true.
Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join the Round Table proper, you must acquire a great room and request audience with the two fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
A side note, because I didn't bother to mention it before. Remember how I mentioned that we woke up with a dead finger maiden who probably was our finger maiden? Hey, look, Vare seems to be covered in blood. You tried to hit on you while picking up your lunch, you're so flattered. Look at that. Look at you. Look at you being a pretty boy. Pretty boy Floyd. There you go. So yeah. We went to talk to Vara and he told us to be a good little boy and prove ourselves at the Round Table Hold so that we could learn more about them. I think we shall. Oh, it's happening over here. Freaking Batmen losing their shit. Losing their absolute mind. It was you guys, right? No, it's more. Jesus. I've never heard this before. I didn't know this was a thing. Where are they? It's not, they're not the ones hanging, right? No, they're all dead, I think. I had to say you're taking in Spanish. Cute. What? Why? Why? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. So see, this is one of those moments of there's some random new shit happening in the game that wasn't apparent when I first played it. And then they just added it in. Screaming as me and my girls here. I'm throwing you out. Throwing you out of my chat. Straight up, I don't see where they are. I don't. They're apparently here. What the fuck? I feel blind. I think it might be demi-humans hiding as bushes. But it's none of these bushes. Yeah, I see the hole. Try confusion. You don't have the right. Are they in the hole? What if I... No, but what if I... No. Doing my frenzy move didn't do anything. It's not the bats, is it? I thought it was the bats. But I moved towards the bats are sleeping. Even though it's night. Alright, I'm walking away from this. This is honestly actually freaking me out. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I was never a part of the group of folk who had to deal with that sound. Just doing some casual killing. Some casual killing right now. Getting murked by a dog. Alright. Okay, instead of doing that, let's run over here. I'm currently in the lake. Before I stay in the lake... The fuck? Oh, there's a dude who, like, patrols the lake? Neat. Alright. I'm gonna ignore him. Cause I gotta come over here and talk to a different homie. Hey, my boy. How are you?
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake fledgling. A dragon roosts there.
Yeah, I know.
And it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
Okay. But what if I murder him?
Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late.
The way he says that makes it sound like I'd be a fool.
Don't be.
Okay. Well, not turning back. Yeehaw. How many do I got on me? 150? I'm actually 15,000 away from a level. That's fine. It's time to do something reckless. Anywho, wee. Where is he? Come on, fly in. I know you do a little fly in, fly by. I gotta spot the enemies that you murder by like running across their corpse. Ah, there they are. To my left. So if I come right about here, I think you can actually hear, if I can get close enough without spawning the dragon, you can hear them summoning him. Or being like, come back here, please. Gandalf man says turn back. Never mind. Well. Ow. Come out, Oleg. We're gonna do some work. Oh shit! The work was for me to get cooked. Dragon! So sometimes you gotta fight a dragon, you know? I originally killed this thing with bleed, so this is gonna be different. This is gonna be very different. Oh shit. Yeah, none of that jumping nonsense, alright? None of that jumping nonsense. Oh, I have like no... I just realized I had no stamina. That's fine. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't want to be on that side, ever. Hey, did you know that the trailer for Stranger Things 4 came out? Stranger Things Season 4? Wowee. Anywho, back to fighting a dragon. You're a punk. You're a punk, dragon. You're a punk. Yeah, yeah, we beating his ass. Yeah, it almost murdered me by stepping. Anywho, that's a dead dragon. Yeehaw. What an easy fight. Delicious. What do you mean a new draconic power? Oh, it's probably still gonna tell me whenever a draconic power pops up now that I think about it. That's fair. Okay. Before I head deeper into the lake, let me go back to the homie in the cool samurai hat and explain to him how I'm a badass. I want him to know of my feats. And know that he worried for no reason. Aha, it is I.
Beautiful work, felling that dragon, and as such, there's something you might like to know.
Yeah.
You brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast.
Thank you, sir. That's actually really handy information.
You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity.
Dragon.
Their hunger for dragon, their yearning, only worsens until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment.
Why's he saying it like that's bad?
Mighty dragon, magnificent. It's no surprise that dragon communion.
So over this way are two different enemy factions fighting and them killing each other is giving me FP.
You must not forget, though, those who
I love it. Amazing. All right. Now, we did a cool dragon fight. It was very cool, very dope. Now we're going to run this way and proceed to do a completely different type of fight that may or may not ruin my life. I remember having to do the several... Oh, wait, right. I could freaking get a level. Let's get a level. Also, let me pop any of the two freaking... Like, I know of two graces nearby, and I have refused to go to either of them. Let me just turn these things on. Jesus Christ. I'm half expecting to hear again. Scared the crap out of me. Alright. I want you to know that I only found this grace 2 days ago when I started setting up for this stream. That's how ridiculous it is when it comes to finding some of this stuff. Okay, so considering my feelings on wanting to be able to mess with everything, I'm gonna have to respec. I already know that if I want to change the type of fighting that I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna have to do a hard respec. But for now, we'll pop that point into intelligence, because there's a couple things that's like I'm like right there at the edge of. Actually, no, I lied. We're putting that into strength. Freaking lied. Also, I need to change what this is. Ah, that's what you're on. I'm like, why am I using this? It was when I was fighting Millennia. It has this charge attacks. Let's just do a heal one. Yeah, let's just do a heal one. I'm gonna do the regen as well as the saves me at death. That combo should be pretty good. Okay. Spent runes, don't have to worry about losing them. 10,000 means literally nothing in New Game Plus. If this was regular game, just 10,000 alone, I'd be holding on to probably like 4 levels, give or take. Hello. No, stop it. I just want the item here. God damn it, it was a trick. So that's gonna happen a lot. Instead of outright putting mimic chests in the game, FromSoft decided, you know what, that's old hat. We're not about that life anymore. You know what we're about? We're about putting trash in chests and in on the ground around next to enemies to trick you into running into a group of horde that's gonna murder you in seconds. There we go. Even though we still have like 24 minutes, I think I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna end on this area, depending on how fast I clear this, because I think it would be the perfect place to end once I get in here. Oh, now a bloody finger! Nellijus! We must flee! Oh, ooh. Oh, it's gonna be disgusting too if I do that build. Nah, I'm not gonna do that build. That'd be disgusting. That'd be too much. It'd be too much. Okay, so I need to hold out against this guy for like 20 seconds. Oh. Oh, I might just murder him, actually. Yeah, heal up, heal up. Don't die yet. Nah, I'm trying to... Yeah, there's my boy. There's my boy.
Bloody finger. The end is nigh.
Oh, shit. See, that's what I was worried about. Goddamn bloody fingers. Huh. He's gonna make me bleed. Help me! Help me, Yura! Nope. Bad move, buddy. Oh my god, he dodged my wave of gold. Dead. Alright. I don't know if I had to wait for Yura, but I feel better waiting for Yura. And oh my god, it did give me a second one. There you go. God, fucking bugs. Alright. Well, that's fine. We finished our duty here. Or half of it. There's one last thing that we must do in this area. And it's come into this cave. And there you go. There you go. So you meet a cool samurai guy with a cool hat. He tells you to not fight a dragon. You go, nah, shut up, Raiden. I'm gonna fight that dragon. Go fight that dragon. And he's like, yo, you're pretty cool, man. You should become a dragon. Except don't, because it'll be bad for you. And you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna go over this way. And then a scary red man comes and attacks you. And he's like, you know what? You didn't listen to me? Bye. You're still cool peoples. Let me help you with this dude. And then you become best of friends. Also, look, bell traps. Don't touch those. Otherwise, you will alarm the guards. He saw me. He's aware. He must end his life. I was half expecting that to go all the way in and kill the ambush guys that are further in that way. But we're going to ignore that path because there's not really anything in that area. But we want the true treasure is over here. Oh. It's a boss. Hello? Hello? Bossy? Boss? There seems to be no one here. No one but a chest. I shall open the chest. What could it be?
Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Fucking Patches!
Cough up your coin. All of it.
How about I cough up your death? Okay, calm down, calm down. Calm down, Patches.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all. Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through.
Hey, look, it's motherfucking Patches.
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me.
And he's tarnished.
How did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such.
Uh-huh.
An innocent mistake, I assure you.
Yeah,
Water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Oh, yeah? Oh, huh? Good old trusty Patches. Forgive and forget, Patches. Forgive and forget. I came out way better than you, so, you know, I can forgive.
True lady of reason.
I'm chill. I'm doing great.
I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Oh, yeah? Thanks, buddy.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
You got it, Patches. Buddy, old pal, old friend, old pal, old buddy. All right, let's get out of here. In fact, actually, using this sitting down and then going back in counts as like coming back next time. But yeah, I'll end a bit short there on that beautiful note of running into good old Patches. So for those not in the know, Patches is FromSoft's like go-to character. There are two things that are in every FromSoft game: the Moonlight Greatsword and Patches. He's been in every game since Armored Core. He's originally from Armored Core, don't you know? The fucking mecha game that they made. The mecha series. But yeah, I'm gonna end on that. Partially actually because, one, I know this is super early stream. And two, I am feeling like I'm feeling better now, like in this moment. But I don't want to push anything. Like I'm trying to stay hydrated. And I'm gonna go on a walk and stuff. I'm trying to make sure that this is just a cold. Hopefully it is just a cold. I'm gonna wipe everything down in my room. And wash my sheets. I guess tomorrow, depending on where I'm feeling at that point. I wear a mask out right now, like while several of the places on campus are like, yeah, you can not wear a mask if you don't want. I'm like, not even because I feel like I need to protect myself from y'all, but the actual reason for a mask to protect y'all from me, I'm gonna just keep this mask on everywhere. I'm gonna try to get a rapid test. I'm pretty sure that my school's health center, I think the student health center gives those out. So I'm gonna try and see them now, if anything, because it's still. That's why I also want to end early, because I think they close at 5. So I'm gonna head over there now and see if I could get one, and hope that it's just a head cold. And like I said, changing of climate from coming from Colombia back to New York, and the fucking temperature changing by like 30 degrees. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Tomorrow is going to be Final Fantasy XIV Solo Edition. We're gonna be pushing through some Shadowbringers, hanging out with some trust systems. I get to play in a post 6.1 patch world. Hopefully nothing spoils me. And then on, not Friday, on Saturday, we're actually gonna go to Kirby. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting back and forth. And I'm gonna try to play longer on Saturday. Like I said, this is really just because sick, want to get to health center, and I think, oh, and also because I have class at 7 tonight, and I forgot about that, so I had to start earlier anyway. Okay, y'all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, especially Verde, all you West Coasters. Y'all have yourselves a good time, alright? Okay. Bye. Gotta come over here. Wee.